same time. Let me explain. I've been on the board before. I was on the county commission from 1996 to 2004. Got reelected without opposition. Then there were term limits. Went back to private life. Right now there are six out of 7 seats are either up for election, or one is for appointment by the governor due to a little arrest by Builder Fernandez for campaign violations. So Scott Boyd, with 2 years experience, could be the most senior member there. The county commission is a very important board, and I've got a record to demonstrate that I should be elected and brought back to Orange County. A lot of people talk about being fiscally conservative. I walk the talk. When I was on the board, the first year, I voted against the budget. I was the only commissioner to vote against the budget, and I did it the first 2 years. The third year, we had a new chairman that took Linda's Chapin place, a guy named Mel Martinez, and we reduced the ad valorem. Rate, and fiscally we brought more fiscal responsibility back to Orlando. I was on the board when the vote was 6-1 for a living wage, and we had Republicans on that board, and I was the only one to vote against a living wage for Orange County employees. I mean, why should Orange County tax you and then pay their employees more than the private sector would pay them? These people get health insurance, they get benefits, and I told my fellow board members, I must be from Mars. How can we do this? How are we going to adopt living wage? But that's what they did. I was a 6-1 vote when they spent $300,000 on markers, on headstones for the unmarked graves, for the pauper graves from the 50s and the 60s. I'm going to tax you to put a headstone on someone that died 40, 50 years ago, and no one knows who they are? What is wrong with government? That's why I'm running. Government has gotten away from common sense. They've gotten away from fiscal discipline, and we need to bring that back. I was chairman of Metro Plan twice. I get along very well with my commissioners. They've honored me with being chairman twice. I've served for 8 years. It was a privilege. It was an honor. Just ask people from my district that were there. Well, Pete Clark worked for the county. Just ask them what kind of job I did. My opponent, we're both Republican. You know, we'll say there's a big difference between us, but we're both Republicans. We probably have similar policies. But ask people from District 5 about me. Ask people from Maitland about the kind of job he has done, and then make your decision. But at least we're going to have a Republican back. We're not going to have a Democrat there. Hopefully, we'll bring some fiscal responsibility back. God bless you, and thank you for being here.